Kicking off the week is a reseller with a bang, dropping $1,000 the moment I walk into an antique mall.
I do 1,000 for both.
1,000 for both.
Midweek's all about staying on the grind and making some cash with private buyouts. Then it's off to the Glen Rose, Valley of the Dinosaurs, Science Show, and Swap Meet, where sellers throw prices like throwing darts at a dartboard blindfolded.
We do 10 on this?
To be honest, we're asking what, $1,000 for this one?
Whoa, okay.
Let's go and see what all I got. Okay, so today actually started off at the Benbrook Antique Mall. Within a few minutes of being in the door, I think I already found myself a deal.
Excuse me? Hello? Hey, can you hear me? Hey, I'm at your booth right now. I have a question for you. You're cutting out a little bit, so it's a little bit hard to hear you, by the way. But I'm looking at your drugstore sign. Do you know anything about it? Like the background on it or anything?
Garage. And I bought it from her. She just,
Sure.
And I can't recall if she did say where she got it or if she did not. I can't remember.
Are you firm at 700, or would you be willing to at least hear out an offer?
Yeah, I'll let you go an offer.
What are you thinking on 5?
How about meet me in the middle at 6?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was also interested in your outboard clocks, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna reach through the phone and punch me on this one, so just get ready. You're asking 450. You wouldn't be interested at 250 on that, would you?
No.
Even if I got both of them?
I'll tell you what I do. So I do 1,000 for both.
1,000 for both?
That's a good deal.
7, so you're taking off what, 150?
Yeah.
Let me think on it for a minute. Can I call you back in a minute?
A little more than that. Yeah. See, that'd be yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a call. Bye.
Okay. I'm Hayden, by the way.
Okay.
Hey,
What's your
good.
name?
Hayden.
Hayden?
Hayden.
Okay.
Hayden. Hey, I appreciate it. I'll give you a call back either way in a minute.
Hey, have you bought signs for me before?
No, sir. We're just out in Benbrook.
Okay.
We're on the way to somewhere in Fort Worth to pick up some stuff. We just figured we'd stop by for the fun of it.
Oh, okay. All right, Hayden.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Double grand right now.
Yes.
Hello?
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. How about you meet me at 850 and I'll take both of them. That's about as high as I can get. 9?
Yeah, 900. That's all. That's the best I can.
Well, 850 is the best I can do. What do you say we meet each other right in the middle of that and we call it a deal?
Let me figure this out. Hold on. 875.
Yeah, for the outboard clock and the drugstore sign.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Do you think he took the deal or not? I think we have a pretty clear answer.
Okay.
I already knew right off the bat that at the end of the day, I was probably going to want to put this on my wall. It's still up for sale and within reason of what it has sold for in the past. But at the end of the day, I do not mind at all if it stays right there on my wall. I really think this is like one of my favorite pieces. Maybe other than that neon clock. I really don't want to see any of the stuff on the wall go, but it's all up for sale, so it is what it is. We also looked through the rest of the mall just in case. I did find this one booth that was, I guess, having a moving out of the booth sale. I got this Wrigley's blow up display, and although I'm not gonna do like crazy good on it, just because of the discount, it definitely gave me some room to be able to make some profit on it, so that's kind of cool. After that, we did look through the rest of the mall.
Look at all these Funkos.
I want this. 99 cents. Fort Worth.
Yeah, how much is
National
that?
Bank.
Oh, we have one of those, don't we?
We do?
Not exactly like that, but close. Is that it? Fort Worth? Of course it's covered up. Oh, Magic Johnson signed.
What?
Never heard of Magic Johnson?
No.
So right, really past those 3 pieces, I didn't find much. There was some cool stuff, but for the most part, just either nothing I was particularly interested in or nothing I could actually make money on. So there we have it. I got the Wrigley's blow up, the drugstore porcelain sign, and the Evinrude outboard clock. Just to be clear, in the past 3 years, I did pull the 3-year data on this. It sold anywhere really from $1,500 to $2,000. I have mine priced right in that range, although it is on the upper side of that, and to be honest, like I said, I just wouldn't mind if it stayed right on my wall. Given that I already have got some pretty decent offers, so I might see this thing going in the near future. The clock, on the other hand, should go for around $500. It is a PAM clock, but considering the past comps and the condition, it should be right around that $500 to $550 mark. Okay, so a quick update on my week, and then I'll take you to the Glen Rose swap meet. First and foremost, I had sales from 2 platforms in the last 3 days. About $5,000 in sales in total. eBay made up about $4,500 worth of those sales, and Whatnot made up about $500 of those sales. If you go in the description and click the link tree, you'll be able to see all my links, including the Whatnot link. I've just started on Whatnot recently, but I have been giving away some pretty dang good deals on there, so if you are looking for anything cool, you might want to check that link out. In other news, although I typically never show these, I did do 2 private collection buyouts this week. This first collection was Texas Rangers memorabilia, some game-worn jerseys, hats, and then about 10 to 15 signed baseballs, all from the Texas Rangers. There's even a Nolan Ryan signed jersey, so that's pretty cool. On the other hand, I got a call for an audio buyout. I got a few separate pairs of bookshelf speakers, both with the original box, so that does help a lot. A big subwoofer, which was very heavy. This Marantz preamp, which is already sold for a lot of money. 2 amplifiers, which, oh my gosh, these were heavy. And then 2 center channel speakers. 1 golden ear center channel, 1 Polk center channel. I've owned both of these in the past and they do sell very well. Polk is huge. Like, a pain in the butt to pack, but also if you'll notice this box on the top shelf, I just sold it. It was in that shipment of $5,000. It's a Macintosh amplifier and I just sold it for $1,400. Pretty cool. Okay, so y'all need to let me know if you like these sorts of deals. Like I said, I typically never show them, but if you do even want to see more insight to the actual business side of things of all this, let me know. Friday, I did go to the sale down the road from me.
Can I ask you on prices?
Pardon?
May I ask you on prices? Or?
Yes, one moment, please.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
What
I don't-
this even is.
It's just an amplifier for
It's amps.
sound, I guess you could say.
Okay. $10.
That's exactly what I was
Okay,
gonna say.
that's
so that
fine with
works.
me.
Can I take this with it too?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we see what's in the?
See what's in
Yeah,
here?
that.
Oh,
Oh.
old typewriter.
Huh. Interesting. This one's driver's license on it too.
The amplifier I did get is probably worth around $100, maybe $200 on a good day. I still don't know if it works though, but for $10, I could not go wrong, even if it's just as parts. I also got this power strip, which I'll probably use that for something out in the garage, so that's good. Okay, so after that, I went out to Glen Rose, Texas for the first annual Valley of the Dinosaurs swap meet and sign show. I first went and talked to the guys from Duke's Antiques. Make sure and check them out. They're on Facebook and they always do live auctions, that sort of thing. And they also have a physical store in Rio Vista, Duke's Antiques.
What's up with the Carolina shoe?
Neon, it works.
What do you want?
200 bucks.
200 bucks on it.
Yep. I think I was asking 350 during the sale.
I do 200 for all of them if you want, brother. This one right here is the good one. The Shell Motor Spirit. It's got the shell embossed in the top.
Yeah, okay. I've never even seen one of these, to be honest.
Logan and Jim are some great guys and they always have some great deals. I didn't buy anything from them this time, but like I said, they always have great deals. I went over to another vendor after that.
About 100?
100 bucks?
Yeah.
Is it authentic or is it a reprint?
Yes.
Okay.
You can
Has
just
the date code
always
down
tell.
here?
Yeah, the date code.
I got one from 60s the other day. 100 bucks on this though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Sounds good. We'll start there. I'm gonna keep shopping though and I'll pay at the end. Where can I make a pile? This guy right here is 150 on that? Alright.
They're under this.
What about the pump plates?
Yeah. James? Some plates.
What you got on these?
Those are a couple hundred.
A couple hundred on these. What about this guy then?
Is that the Gulf? Bennett?
Bennett.
Same thing, couple hundred, 200.
Okay.
Here's
We'll see
those
some
long ones you were looking for. Here's some long ones. And
Okay.
here's some more.
What are you asking on those?
You have to ask him. I'm sorry.
It's
I put
still early days, 100? for each one.
Okay.
I put $10 on something and he pulled it off, says $2.50, what's the matter with you? So
We're still figuring out what people, you know, to be honest, early times.
Sure. You know, I go to like, okay, on these, we're not gonna make a deal. I can tell you that right now. I usually see them for like 25 bucks. The Bennett ones and all that. Yeah. And the Wayne makes one of the curved ones too, and I've even got some of those for 25 bucks. And like on eBay, they sell for 45. I mean, there's some that are outliers, of course, but that's just what I typically see.
okay.
But like on those, I usually pick them up when I can find them for 25. You know.
How much you want to pay for one of those? No.
Let's see, huh? I don't even know what the flat panels go for, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
You want to look together and see real quick? Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to be in like I said, I'm expecting you to say no. I'd offer you $100 for the 4 of these.
Cheryl, we'll wait.
On the 4 flat ones?
Well, 3
Yeah,
flat
3,
ones
and then you have your curved one too.
$100.
Nah, I think we can get more, but thank you for the offer.
Yeah, of course.
I'll do the 3 flats for 75.
Sure, let's do
Okay.
it. That works.
Okay.
What about this guy? I've never seen one of those.
To be honest, we're asking what grand for this one, but
Yeah.
the trick is not this one. You look up this online,
Yeah.
and you'll see it like this. Okay.
Okay.
We have the number.
Okay. Gotcha.
Interchange that flips into here.
Sure.
And we looked. I found 5 of these that sold for like anywhere from 800 to 1200.
Gotcha.
Without that.
Wow. Okay.
So we're going to hold off on that one for sure. Unless
Yeah.
you
Sure.
That one's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's
It's grand.
do
Grand.
Yeah.
We're looking at grand in the mornings until we, you know.
Wait, so what is it?
1,000.
1,000. Gotcha. What do you want for every single one of them?
How many of them?
$20 a piece.
20 a piece is what you do on those? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think
If they go for more, then.
And they all got the paperwork on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got on the Quaker State, the tombstone? Is it double-sided?
Double sided, really antique.
I thought you said you were coming to get this one too.
I don't have that Cheryl. She's the one price. I don't. Because we.
There's a few versions of these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everything is, yeah. Cheryl, the Quaker with the patina.
Yeah.
The good old tombstone. What are you asking on it?
Yeah, what are you gonna give me? Okay, we're asking 1,000 for that one and this one doesn't have the stand.
Right.
So I'll take 700.
Whoa. Okay.
What will you give me for it?
$100.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if it'd clean up though. It would be interesting to see. This guy.
I get in trouble with light. 25 bucks.
25? I don't know what these go for.
You're good?
Yeah. What do you want for all of these right here?
250.
250. How about 200?
Okay.
Sure, let's do it. Throw it in the box. What do you want for all of these? Just curious. Probably about 35-ish. Let me think for a minute. Would you do 140 and throw this in too?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Do we need to write this down real quick? Because I'm going to lose track. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start handing this to you. 100.
Cheryl, that Camaro sign. Oh,
some deals from this vendor were absolutely great, others not so much. They just could not make up their mind on like a rough idea on the pricing.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
If you'll notice on some of this at least, I kind of just showed them like, hey, this is what it's selling for. I'm not going to sway you in any way trying to make you accept. I just want you to see like, hey, this is what it's worth. This is what I'll offer you, right? For instance, this Quaker State tombstone sign, they wanted like $750 on. It was pretty rough. Here's mine that I have on eBay for $550 and I'd probably take a little bit less than that. Mine's in a lot better shape than theirs and it's cheaper. On the other hand, this Sinclair Opaline can was worth over $400 and it was just hidden in plain sight. I also got a bunch of like Oilers, which there were some good pulls out of there. I'll throw a few of those on the screen. Some pump faceplates such as this Bowser. I got 4 of those. One of those is already sold for I think 70, 80 bucks, something like that. and there were a ton of other good scores within this meet. Overall, I was happy with the first annual Valley of the Dinosaurs swap meet. I'm not sure if it's officially going to be on next year yet. I don't know if they've had any word on that, but if it is, I will definitely be there. And guys, that is about it for this video. If you did like it, make sure and like and subscribe. I also do short form content. It'll be on the left and right side of me for your example. Thank you for watching and take care. See ya.